Okay, so this girl inboxed me and she wanted me to talk about relationships. And relationships is very hard to talk about because everyone's different. But I would tell everybody to remember this, and this is the most important thing. If the person that you're with isn't ready, you're never going to be the one. That's just plain and simple. Now, basically, yeah, that's basically it. If they're not ready, you're never gonna be the one. And I believe on both sides, girls and boys, both should be faithful and loyal. And you can't. A lot of people are not growing up here, and a lot of people not growing up in their heart. And a lot of people are still young and they still want to be around, messing around who they want to mess around with, and a lot of people just not ready. And that's one big thing about a lot of relationship issues, that people are not ready and they're not ready to grow up and they just want to be playing around. But I believe if you want to play around, you want to have fun, and you want to sleep around with whoever you want to, be single. Don't play with no one's emotions. That's one thing. You do not play with people's emotions. Like people going having babies and all this stuff, but they don't know how to keep a good relationship. They don't even have a relationship with their own kids. So don't sit there and have kids if you can't even be in a good relationship with anybody. So, you already ruined your whole life over having children. I'm not saying you ruined your life, but your childhood is gone. You have to grow up. And a lot of people don't want to do that. They just want to have kids and be like, oh, this is not my kid, or da da da. That messes up relationships whatsoever. I'm sorry. And I would say I'm into interracial. I'm very interracial. I like being with other races because it's a different feeling, and I believe everybody should try it. It's different. And as a dark skinned girl, you don't feel wanted by your own race sometimes, and I feel like uh only black guys want to talk to me behind closed doors, and I'm just like, okay, really? And they'll inbox me like, oh, you're a beautiful dark skinned girl, like you're so beautiful, you should talk to me. And I'm just like, but when you see me in person, you don't ever approach me. Like, what is up with that? It is because they're embarrassed of me seeing with a dark skinned girl. And I'm not saying just dark skin girl. That's any girl. A lot of girls don't feel wanted. It's just that as a dark skin girl, you don't ever feel wanted by anybody. But when you're in the racial, it's different, and it's like they appreciate you more, and people be looking at you like, like why is she with a white guy or a Hispanic guy or Asian guy, or whatever. And it's because we feel more accepted by them because they feel accepted by us, and a lot of dark skin girls, we give a lot of uh warm nature to a lot of people, that motherly instinct to people. And it's just because we know what it's like to feel alone and not wanted, and we know how to give it off because we never got it. And it's just like but that's any girl. You just gotta realize a lot of guys are not ready, and a lot of guys, you have to understand, a lot of girls are not ready. And if people want to hang around and be young and do what they want to do, you have to accept the fact that's what they want to do. You're just gonna have to let it go and have to find somebody else that's on the same level with you. But I believe everybody should be happy, and I feel like if you're gonna play with people's emotions, you're gonna be alone in your later on in your life. And I wouldn't wish loneliness on anybody because it's the worst feeling. And I wouldn't wish nobody to be sad because that's the worst feeling in the world, and no one wants something like that. But I believe you should find somebody that's on the same level with you, and I believe you should end some relationships sometimes, and you have to find a good friendship with some people and people who understand. And I believe that's all. Just some people just not growing up, and you have to face the fact that people are not going to grow up sometimes, and you have to find somebody older or somebody that's on the same level with you, and be happy. And that's it. That's mostly it about relationships. Just be loyal and be faithful, and you'll be okay. And that's all.